Alrighty, looks like we're up and running. So hello everybody, guess what time it is again? Time for more Final Fantasy 13 3. Today will probably actually be a bit of a short stream, just for the fact that, as the title implies, there's almost nothing left to do, and we're on day 3. So, plot-wise, well, not plot-wise, quest-wise, we have 8 side quests left that we can really fully do. We can't actually do the last one standing, since that requires playing on New Game Plus, and fuck that! There's also another quest over here for taking out Arrow Knight, and screw fighting the super bosses, I just don't care. There is one side quest left in the Wildlands, and that requires it to be 9 a.m. to actually get started over in Arya's village. See, this side quest requires us to go to Yuznan at around 3 to 5 p.m. So yeah, not really going to be doing that right now. The other here requires us to. It's like the sequel to the Death Safari one. The funny thing is, I actually didn't need to do the whole Niblet defeat emblem thing because we went and wiped them all out before I even really did anything in the side quest. I just walked in and the emblems were just right there. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, finish Free Will. Free Will's side quest is basically just go wipe out the Niblets after meeting up with them again at noon. That's it. Then there's this random guy. Basically, you talk to him, and then he's like, "Hey, you want to go on a date?" Then you go on a date. Basically, you have to just meet him during the morning. Then you have to go make sure you go back at this after 7 p.m. on the same day you accept the quest, wearing the Midnight Mauve outfit. And congratulations, you got yourself another side quest done. It is pretty stupid easy. This was just like a hide and seek thing, finding a whole bunch of chocobos. Seeing this one, oh yeah, this was just a random fight against one of those the Gertrude type mechs. Basically, you talk to him, it's like, yo, go kill this thing. Okay, and it was over. I don't know why it's a 3-star one when it really wasn't all that hard. I did finish up a testing proposal, so I can now actually fill up my inventory with the Nectars of the Gods, Miracle Omega, whatever she calls it. So, yeah, so that's 2, 3, 4, and then we have... Oh yeah, that's right. This one is actually going to technically fail, so I can start up another one. We have some other side quests we gotta do here. Some of them are rather annoying since they basically require you to just keep coming back day after day kind of a thing. And as I recall, none of them spawn until like noon to 4 p.m. kind of ish. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. I do already have some of these done though, like the Clockwork one, you have to run around the town and look at clocks. It is the most exhilarating of side quests. See, this one, oh, I've already got all the items necessary to get this done. The shop doesn't open up until 10 a.m., so I can't actually continue it. Found all the suspicious spheres already, so I just need to wait till morning when this guy actually decides to stand around. And I've already done most of the stuff for this one, although I've technically failed it. Can't remember. But the problem with his... Yeah, it is a pretty dumb side quest. But in order to actually finish up the whole thing with the Avid Reader side quest, is that I have to complete one of the ones I was talking about earlier, where you have to just keep coming back to the same guy over and over for several days to actually finish up. So yeah. Before we start really doing any of that, let's go ahead and meet up with Vanille. Yep, I've already gotten that one. The problem with that is I haven't actually gotten the, I haven't gotten a really good Heavy Slash developed yet to replace the one that's, the Cloud one has. Did I actually grab... I might have already grabbed that thingamajigger that was in a global side quest. Gotta love how no one's batting an eye at the lady running around the area with a giant freaking sword on her back. A giant freaking pink sword on her back. Let me rephrase. Good lord, this is a long freaking hallway. It's like I'm back in 13-1. Oh, hi, Vanille. Still in your... Seriously? Why is she still in her furs? I mean, she's supposed to be the Grand Saint. The only thing they really did change up her look is slap that weird headdress on her head.
Long time no see, Vanille.
Like, okay.
You look well, and you haven't changed. You're just as I remember.
Me and everyone else. But you don't mean it like that, do you?
I don't know. How does she mean it, Vanille? Oh god, do we really need flashbacks to friggin' 13?
We'd fought together once a long time ago. We were comrades in arms in a battle against gods who toyed with human destiny. And at the end of that battle, she sacrificed.
She didn't sacrifice herself hard enough, apparently, given the fact that she's still around.
She turned into a great crystal pillar, rising from the plains of Pulse, holding a world full of people safe in the sky.
But then 13 years ago,
Wait, was she saying that narration out loud then? How did Lumina comment on that? Also, Lumina getting a little bit too grabby there. I think we need some personal space alarms going off here.
right. Thick as thieves.
But Fang's not around.
Well, we woke up at the same time, and we were together for a while. But she left.
And you decided to stay behind under the protection of the Order? You must have a reason.
Those are the dumbest helmets. That's even taking in Final Fantasy X's oh god, I can't see helmets into consideration. Maybe the reason nobody actually lets Vanille leave this area is because of how she dresses, and they're kind of embarrassed that she hasn't actually started wearing any more modern outfits.
I'd have thought the Order's cathedral at least would still
You
be
can't
clear.
sin? What? As I recall, this is actually a part of the final dungeon later.
Hurts terribly. I understand. But it won't be long now. You'll be free soon.
Vanille, who are you talking to? What is this stuff?
A wind of sorrow, the lament of the dead. Can't you hear their voices?
Really? Because it looks like the chaos stuff that we usually run into.
You mean this wind is the dead?
Yeah, they've been drawn here, one after another. All the people who died after the chaos poured through the gate. They've been swallowed by the chaos, and now they're trapped inside. I can feel it. All their sadness, all their grief.
Oh god, this is the start of an emo song, isn't it?
Every single cry.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't hang around here then.
Right in my heart.
There must be so many millions of souls, and you feel all their pain? That can't be.
Our world is being destroyed. There's no place for them to come back to. And there's no way for them to be reborn.
Because apparently reincarnation is confirmed the afterlife of the 13 universe?
They just can't escape it.
I guess. I mean, that's never really been established before, but I guess that's what they're saying now.
The only way to do that is to offer them oblivion. Vanille's job is to call them to her so that can happen.
All of those souls at the same time?
Lightning? You already know the answer to that, because, you know, we already did Fang's side quest, or main quest, whatever. Yes, you don't have a choice, Vanille. Totally.
Besides, if she doesn't, can you guess what will happen? This wind has been building for years. Layers of souls. A black hole of pain.
Okay, I don't know why Lumina is acting like she's all for the Clavis Destroy All Souls plan, given the fact this is supposed to be Bunavelza's plaid, and she's anti-Bunavelza. Seriously, Lumina, you are so poorly written and confusing. Dun dun dun. Whatever. So yeah, that's the last plot thing. Like seriously, there is literally no more plot left in this entire game.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
I'm glad to hear that.
Actually,
And Vanille was looking well. Don't you think so?
most of the side quests I can't really do anything with until tomorrow, so I guess I might as well let time run out.
What are you talking about, Light? Of course not.
Where's a hotel? I mean, seriously, all I've really got left to do in this game is wipe out the rest of the monsters along with, like, the handful of side quests we have remaining. That's it for this game, and I got a full 10 days to do it.
Welcome to our...
Gotta love these lovely hotels that charge by the hour. I thought places that did that were implied to be for other things. Lord knows I haven't heard of any other kind of hotel that charges by the hour. At least in media. Lord knows I don't go outside enough to even bother really looking up hotel stuff, so yeah. Well, let's face it, the only person good enough for lightning is lightning in this universe. No, yeah, now we get all the cutscenes for...
Sarah.
It won't be long now. I'm coming home soon, aren't I?
No, wait!
Well, that just happened.
A reminder from Bunavelza. It was just a mirage. God didn't want me to forget the bait he dangled in front of me when he asked me to be the savior. But the moment I realized that, I became aware of something else too. When I looked into Sarah's face, when I heard her voice, and when I saw the promise of her return, I should have felt something, a surge of joy or
You
warmth.
did seem to have some kind of a reaction there.
But instead, I felt nothing inside.
Really? 'Cause you acted like you care. What are you talking about? Your narration and your actual actions seem to have no bearing on each other. What do you mean that you didn't feel anything when you reached out for her and went, Sarah, and all that? It's like, does that, you didn't actually feel anything when you were doing that?
On the very last day, the flower...
What are you talking about? It's blooming now and it's day 4.
Welcome back.
I got the black and white mage outfit, and it's only a little bit too late for them to matter. Okay, that really doesn't scream white mage to me. I don't know about you guys, but no, not really. Guess it gets a boost to HP and magic damage. I guess that's a bit closer for black mage, but still no, not really. It's like they combined the Passion Rouge outfit with, like, well, the shoes from a different outfit. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, some of the... Well, it also looks like this one, too. There's a bit of repeat amongst these outfits, isn't there? I mean, this is clearly Passion Rouge, except it's purple instead of pink. And I got this one from finishing up the The one where we had to go back to those diviner guys. Might as well just go through the different outfits. I mean, I've gotten most of them so far. Pop star mage, I guess. I mean, aren't these all so amazing looking? And that is very, very pink. I believe we were getting back to some of the ones we've already seen. So, yeah. That's all the different outfits we got. And most of them don't even really matter.
When I see Saz with his son die, though.
Yeah, we didn't have a talk with what's her face over Saz's stuff when we came back. What you got? Oh.
Even if we cannot truly see them, I know that. How else can we explain what happened? God is
Oh
not
gosh.
to him, of course, like me and.
Oh god, I didn't mean to
Even if we cannot
do that again.
Samag was and he's been living together with the other Moogle. Vanille and Fang turned in, and together they held up an entire.
We know about them turning into the freaking crystal pillar.
We owe
Do we really need you guys saying this multiple times?
And when the final day arrives, I'm sure of it.
You gotta love how Lightning did not bring up anything she learned about the Clavis and the Soul Song stuff.
Will that it takes place.
Have you forgotten he's holding my sister hostage? I've got to do what he wants.
Interesting answer. Some people might take that to mean if it wasn't for the threat.
Some people might.
Of course, I trust you. I'll always be on your side, even if
It was just for a sec. I guess I must be doing something right.
you don't sound.
Ever since
I think it's because you've been.
Wait, what do you...
The Savior is God's chosen. The Aradia is your life force now. It's the light of God. What I'm saying is, it's as if you're.
And when does that stop? When the end comes, will I be not the future I...
Man, I don't wanna be a goddess. Screw that. Okay, we need to go to Aria's village to get the last of the wildland stuff started. But we have to wait till like 9 a.m. as I recall. Pretty much, although killing all the monsters really only takes about a day. Primarily because as you kill monsters, you get your EP back. And, you know, utilizing that is like, you're not gonna run out of chronostasis. Yeah, this place does not have a freaking end, because the guy we need to talk to shows up here, and it's only at 9 a.m. You guys missed most of the side quests around here. Most of them involve these freaking sheep. Like, seriously, 2 of them were just basically these sheep running away and us having to corral them back into their little pen here. That was the entirety of the side quest. Twice. I'm not going to be doing it now. I gotta wait till 9 a.m. Still haven't wiped out Triffis, as I recall, so I might as well run around here. Pretty sure I haven't. Oh no, I did wipe out the Triffis. Never mind, don't need to hunt them anymore. So the only monsters left in this region are the Ecto Puddings, the... Oh yeah, Chocobo Eater, oh god. This guy's always a pain in the ass. And I'm pretty... yeah, the Astroprotoflorians. Just gotta wipe these guys out, and there are no more monsters left in the entirety of the Wildland region. It does have a design very reminiscent of the Trickster. And this side quest is so much fun. Basically, we talk to the chef dude. Then we have to run all the way over to the research center, then all the way over to the Canopus farms, and then back to the village, and that's it. It has to do, well, don't know how many people remember. We had a side quest when we first came here to find fertilizer for that lady back at Canopus Farms so we can grow some Gisal greens. Well, we do all that, and then we did all that, and we met a dude wearing goofy glasses in it. So, after you do that quest, then you're supposed to run over to the research facility, and there's a guy that you can grow greens with. So you have to do that. Then he's like, hey, you grew some greens in my farm. We're like, yeah, we certainly did. And then we have to hand him one of the greens from the Canopus farms after they've grown. And that's it for that side quest. Then we can finally do the one here to finish it all up. I gotta love it when you're just waiting for a specific time and there's no real way to speed it up. Yeah, might as well turn these in.
Not bad. Here's your cut.
This is such a great game. Oh yeah, there was another side quest here where basically we had to follow a bunch of sheep. Basically, they literally like start like right here, then we had to follow them over here into this weird crash ship place. Then after that, then you discover that sheep lay eggs. And that was it. Still got 2 hours to go.
Everything is guaranteed fresh.
Are you guys as enthralled as I am? 'Cause I don't know about you, but I'm bored out of my skull waiting for 9 a.m. to happen. Stupid NPC freaking schedules. Yeah, they're not so wild anymore, especially since I've almost killed every monster that lives on these lands. Although I will be honest, I am kind of dreading having to wipe out the Chocobo Eater, because good god, Chocobo Eater sucks to fight. Like seriously, it is one of the hardest fights, but beat his last one. I smell bacon in the air. Yeah. Can we go back to Final Fantasy X's Chocobo Eater? That wasn't the best design either, but it's better than the one in this one. I mean, hell, they actually used the Chocobo Eater's design twice. Since that's also the Earth Eater over in the Dead Dunes.
I get a lot of business.
Heck, I'm also almost done with the freaking Yuznan as well. Since we only have 2 side quests left to do there. Oh yeah, they did use that in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, didn't they? Aha, I'm on your roof. side quest left in the Dead Dunes is wiping out the skeletons, and then of course wiping out everything there. Then we have the fun of Luxarian. Seriously, most of my remaining side quests are the ones where we just have to keep going back to someone over and over and over again every day. Whose bright idea were those side quests? Especially the ones that fail automatically if you fail to do it, like, in consecutive days. Admittedly, I have nothing else that will really be distracting me from finishing up said side quest, but still. The 100. What do you mean, the 150k stuff? Oh, are you talking about in the Chocobo thing, right? I'm still saving up to get the 5-star ticket along with all the other summon tickets. I mean, I'll probably pick up some of the other stuff, but not, well, I don't really hold them in as high regard. Although, funnily enough, from the anniversary ticket pulls, I've actually gotten several of the 5-star tickets from that.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Cole. Shh. I told you, no one's supposed to know I'm
Good God, those glasses are hideous.
I'm so sorry. Ah, what are you?
We meet again, Cole. If
Dum
you know
dum
his forms.
dum.
Well, you found me out.
So, it was you.
Good
and
God,
Ron.
this is one of those side quests that I imagine is pretty easy to miss. Because you have to complete several other side quests before this one actually becomes an option.
Did she shed a tear for her father?
She did more than that.
On top of that, you have to come back here to Arius, and Arius really is a notable location.
She lost her mother when she was too young. For a long time, it's just
Yeah.
been the two of us.
Oh yeah, I did get a maritime strategist, Nicole.
She's grown too dependent on me, always needing me to look after her. She's got to learn how to stand on her own 2 feet. I can't look after
Along with
her.
nameless gunner
Kids have
Jake,
to strike out on
yay.
their own eventually. She's a skilled farmer, and she's done.
I also did get Sylvie as well.
I know she can make it on her own, but she doesn't believe she can.
I pretty much almost have all the Easter
Best thing
characters.
for her would be if I just disappeared, faked my death, and left her life for good. A nice clean break.
For who?
Huh?
You say it's for your daughter's sake, but it's not just about her now, is it? Or will you tell me I'm wrong?
No, thank you. I've wanted to leave the village for a.
Oh
long
gosh,
time.
this
I had to
cutscene
go
is
on a
still
journey, you
going.
see, to find my wife.
Your wife?
Yep. She disappeared years ago. She's gone, Cole. They tell me. As if I could.
Hope, Spring.
You mocking me?
I've lost family too. Every hour I pray to see
I'm
her
also
again.
actively working to bring her back from the
You
dead.
understand how I feel.
Yes, and I think if you explain to her why you don't need to fake your death.
I don't want to hurt her. But you're wrong. I mean, look at me. It wasn't until my... I still miss him, though. He was a stubborn...
Yeah, the old guy that you grow the other greens from, who wears similarly hideous-looking glasses, is supposed to be his father, who faked his death too. They've all lived in the Wildlands for decades, but apparently they never actually ran into each other again.
Expert at growing vegetables? I wonder.
Once again, the game really doesn't seem to understand just how long 500 years is. Seriously, in 5 centuries, you mean to tell me that this dude has never met his douche father who just hangs out not that far away? I don't know, this is really stretching my suspension of disbelief. Of course, we just gotta do the long ass run all the way back there and back. Eh. Why not pick that up? Can't remember if there's any more of the Canvas of Prayer side quest for doing that. Guess that's another set of side quests that I'm not as close to completing. There's like 80s Canvas of Prayer side quests, so I've only done half of those. But a good chunk of those are really just, hey, have you killed X amount of this type of monster? Guess what? Go get killing. And that's basically it. I think it's 10 a.m. when the Chocobo Emporium opens up. Oh, hey, is that... Really? Why did you spawn them in if you were just gonna take them away as I ran towards them? Then we gotta go talk.
I have something important. It's about Cole from Canopus Farms.
What? Cole, you say? Yeah.
Seriously, do these dumb-looking glasses run in the family?
He's dead.
What? That can't be. Are you sure? Why would the goddess take him before me? That son of mine. He never knew how to do anything right.
Ah, I knew it. I knew it. You're Cole's father, are you not? Which also makes you...
Yes, that's what's implied, that he's her father's father.
Cole's father passed away a long, long time ago.
Cole's a bad liar. And now I know where he gets... Long ago, you disappeared out of Cole's life. Your son is planning to leave the village for good.
So, he's not dead? That little... picking up and leaving his only daughter to fend for... Doesn't he know how much that'll hurt poor Sarah?
Look who's talking. Isn't Cole just...
Well, yeah, but it's different with us. It's not the same... I did it so my son could... Listen to me, young lady. People don't age in this world. And death is...
Really? Because the way you guys talk, you're supposed to, like, imply that people keep dying to monsters and disease and all that.
That's why kids never learn to fend for themselves. They always have their parents to rely on. Even a grown man like...
Really? You're supposed to imply just because they've still got their parents, kids never learned to fend for themselves? Really? Really? In 500 years, no parent ever kicked their kids out of the nest after, like, I don't know, 30 years of putting up with them, they would never kick them out and tell them to fend for themselves? Really?
What about Sarah?
What you want, game?
She's already lost her mother, her grandfather, and now she's about...
I don't want her to... You're right. Maybe I can talk to the two of them. I have a plan. Would you lend me a... Will you talk to Sarala? Oh, but please don't tell her I'm the one setting this up.
Yes, I can...
Chef Arius's restaurant. Now go to Canopus.
Okay, now we gotta go to Canopus Farms to get Sarala to follow us back to the Arius. I swear, Arius is the most annoying location to get to in this region. Both Canopus Farms and the Research Center connect to the Rocky Crag, so you can use that as a way to get around to different locations. But Arius is only reachable through one specific mountain pass. Running out of AP faster than you expected? No, not really. Yep, and oop, Ecto Pudding. Yay, something to fight. Oh yeah, and I changed up the samurai outfit to this one because it's better at staggering targets with its thunder spells. It actually has a unique one where it's, well, it's only a 3-hit combo rather than the usual 5 for magic, and it will, for its combo finisher, it actually casts Thundara. So it's actually very AP efficient, and it's okay, why can't you walk around that freaking log, you stupid chocobo? Can you guys tell that I'm feeling pretty done with this game? Because I'm feeling pretty done with this game. Before we head back, I'll probably jump into the Rocky Crag region to fight some Protoflorians. You just enjoy my suffering. There is another, like, side quest thing that wants me to grow some more Gasol greens, so gotta do this. I also need to grow Silkus greens that you can only grow in the Moogle village, which is only available at night. As I recall, it actually takes a full 24 hours for those to grow, so yay.
It's the man who told me about your father. He was with him at the...
You mean you found...
Something like that.
Okay. Where should I meet them?
Do you know Chef Ari? He'll be there.
I do! It's that little place in Arya's village, right?
I mean, at least for Sarala and Cole's whole faking their death thing, I could kind of understand her not running into Cole all this time, since it's only been a couple of days since that happened technically, but how the hell has Cole not ran into his father? I almost forgot to show this. This is the reward you get for finishing up the whole nectar thing for testing that lady's potions. So you basically get potions that also adds Brave Faith and Regan to the drinker. It's very, very nice. Like, seriously, it's basically the best freaking potion in the game. Yep. Everybody loves Omega, right? Now for an awkward family reunion. There we go. Although I swear this guy doesn't have much of a restaurant, it's just one table.
Father, please come in.
Come in? We're outside! Also, look at the jank on the textures on that meat back there. Could they even be called meat?
Sarala.
Father? You're alive!
Yes. And I'd like to explain why. I couldn't just...
Sarala,
Who are you?
have you forgotten me? I suppose I don't.
And she
blame
don't
you.
even recognize her own grandfather.
Your grandfather. I know. They told you I was dead.
Wait, what's going on?
This makes
Almost like we're on an episode of the Jerry Springer show.
I wanted Cole
Now,
to-
let's bring out your grandfather!
That's why I staged the whole thing. And now your father wants to go off on, but unlike me, he wants to do it the right way.
I'm so sorry, Sarala. I wanted to tell you.
God, can anybody take this scene seriously with those glasses he's wearing?
Find your mother.
I just knew it. I knew you hadn't given up on me.
Why don't you all have a seat? You can continue talking inside the restaurant.
They're already in the restaurant. What you smoking? And then we get the sunglasses, or the horrible looking glasses. I mean, seriously. Also, where did Chocobodin go? There you are.
Do you think Cole can persuade Sarala? She doesn't seem happy about it.
I'm not worried. Sarala knows more than he thinks she does.
I mean, she's only 500 years old.
She knows he's torn. He wants to take care of his daughter, but also he's consumed by the need to find his wife. He won't be gone forever.
I really don't get what the fuck the grandfather was talking about having to leave his son for his own good. He needs to learn to stand for himself. Doesn't his son look freaking middle-aged already when this all went down before the whole 500-year time skip? Don't you mean a complete fashion disaster? I think yeah, it's right up ahead. Alright, Protoflorian, where are you hiding? There he is. That was easy.
Together we can do this.
Well, now you're just making it easy for me. You go swapping straight to lightning like that. Oh, really? Well, this will give us some extra EP when I win this fight. Ah, fuck.
And we meet again.
Wait.
No looking
I wonder why that attack didn't actually go off. What the heck?
Alright, time for this.
Well, ah, dang it. Wait, isn't it still? Yeah, it's still lightning, so I don't know why it... Oh. Well, fine then. I could break that too. So...
Think you might like this. Nothing to speak
Eh,
of.
Bulbasaur really isn't that bad in this. Chocobo Eater now. There's the true bitch. Oh, it's actually up there. Yeah, I see you.
Together we can prevail. Eyes to the future.
Well, let's face it, Bulbasaur really isn't all that annoying given how easy I kill them. Alright, we got all of our EP back, so time to head back to Lixarian. They're pretty much most of my side quests I gotta do are remaining. Because we're completely done in the Wildlands, I will remind you. There is literally no side quest left outside of the Canvas of Prayers. And the Canvas of Prayer rewards are pretty minor, all things considered. I mean, usually you get like 10 HP plus 1 other stat for most of them. Like maybe you'll get +2 or +3 on occasion, but really you're not getting much. I mean, yeah, I'll still try to turn in all the ones I can, but overall, you're not really gonna need to worry that much about them. Heck, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure we've got time to waste too, so I probably won't go chronostasis right away.
I hope you can make.
Let's see, got anything else for me? 5 Goopy Q, which I've already done. And see, plus 10 HP, plus 2 magic. It's not really all that much. I need more Moon Soul Blooms, really? Probably need a couple of the daytime mushrooms. See, I need 3 Gissel greens and 1 Silkus green for that. And that's killing Chocobo Eaters.
You did a fantastical job, Lightning. That was fantastical.
This stop, the
Currently,
Wildlands. Passengers
go
to
ahead
the Dead Dudes and Luxuriant South Station, please board now.
One of the side quests I mentioned, like, as I recall, she shows up around here. It's a little girl who like, sells crying for other people. I don't know, that's a thing, I guess. Sure, there's someone out there that would pay money to watch a little girl cry, but I am not really one of those people. Thank you very much.
We didn't get all of them.
That reminds me. While I'm doing the side quests in 13.3, I'd like to have notepads open with like all the different side quests I've done listed. Then as I do them, I cross them off and, well, delete them. So I guess I can just delete my Wildlands list, since we're completely done with that one. Should be able to do 3 side quests right now here. Talking to this guy.
Well, I've checked them all. The supply spheres were clean. Everyone.
Yes, actually, I just found out apparently the whole thing was all just a big joke. Not a very.
Yeah, he wanted us to open up the red treasure spheres because, oh god, there might have been bombs.
It was a young girl named Lumina. She's usually.
And apparently Lumina has this kind of time. Seriously, what is with this girl?
I should have guessed.
She also a present from me to you, like she thought the savior would find them. Why?
I'm not entirely certain how she would exactly plan for us to be the one to get that.
Lies, and that I don't believe in.
She likes to have a little. She knows.
Really? That's hard to believe. That little devil causes trouble everywhere she goes.
Now, we all need to give. She helps us.
Yes, that's totally something to make us laugh. And apparently we just got that guy's mustache as an adornment. His design isn't that bad compared to, like, most of Final Fantasy X's character design.
Do you know the fellow called?
Oh, this is the guy we have to talk to for one of the other side quests we got left in this. Oh, come on. Oh, she opens up at 11, really? Oh, come on. Don't you remember the sheer amount of assless chaps that were involved in Final Fantasy X's outfits?
The clocks are all ticking happily away.
Yes, lady, I've looked at every clock.
If I had failed to inspect the clocks and they had stopped, I don't know, I would have felt responsible.
Yes, we did this because of her OCD and belief that if the clock stopped, that means the world's ended!
Put your mind at end is still coming, you know.
That's encouraging.
What can I say?
Yes, I do know. I don't want to wait for the Savior to
Except that you went and gave all your work to the Savior.
It's not that. When the world ends, I want to be absolute. I want to be 100%.
No regrets. Is that it? No.
Yes.
Hashtag
Even
no
if
regrets.
The Savior doesn't show up to save the whole of mankind, I can.
And apparently we get her little spinning gear thing that she's got on her butt.
Needs to be saved by God. Maybe.
Miss Mighty.
And she's got nothing new. What was this one? Huh. Don't remember how to get that one, but I imagine it's really not that hard to get.
I have special powers I use.
The way to salvation.
They never really explained exactly why Chocolina has the ability to transform from a chocobo into a scantily clad lady beyond hashtag fan service. Alright, gotta cross that one off.
Special medicine that only you can make.
Yes. Say no more. You want a flask of our super special, is that it? No problem. Except we're all out. I can make more, but I can't. I wish
How exactly would you make it when your hands are wings?
I'm here for her, actually.
Gotta love the dead vacant stare most of the NPCs have gathering around us.
To help a fellow resident. Here's a list.
I've already got them all. One of them you find in the warehouse district, the other two you just buy from shops in the area. Seriously, that guy is just staring around like he's seen the end of days.
Work my magic. Here you go. The greatest man-made.
Why did that guy just kind of like fist pump over us getting that?
Oh, it'll work. Hurry
The
up and
hell?
get the poor girl so she can help her father.
Oh yeah, there was another side quest we did of a girl who basically called Wolf. Like, you find a ringing telephone, and then you have to like run to all the different telephones in this town, and then back to the Warren, and you're done because she was just playing a prank on you. Except at the end, you run into her being kidnapped by the Etro cultist people. Kinda surprised they're still alive. No, look, dinner has arrived.
You're one of the good ones. I didn't think there were many of you left. I don't know what to say. I just about lost faith in everyone.
Did you tell people about your situation?
I tried, but no one even bothered to hear me out. And they just didn't want to get involved. I can't blame them for avoiding a poor girl from the Warren. I'd about given up when you came by. You were the only one who bothered to ask if anything. I guess there's still a bit.
Of course there is. It took a while, but you ended up getting what you need. Even though the world is consumed, have some faith.
You're right. I know the world is ending soon and there's little time to do, and that's the truth.
We got a Tomberry lantern out of that. Yay. Alright, another one done. And there's only 3 side quests left in Luxarian, 2 of which we haven't actually activated yet. I'm having scrambled eggs and bacon. There you are. Oh, I guess he comes out earlier than I thought.
Look like you have troubles. Something on your mind there?
No, not really. Just lost in my thoughts.
And now we have another variant of the idiotic looking glasses.
He passed away, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
Oh, by the way, my name is Armand. I have quite a...
So yeah, this is his entire side quest. He's got a tale to tell, but he will not tell you it all at once. You gotta keep coming back to him every day.
He was a reporter, a firm believer that a do-gooder, believed he could save people. Naive, maybe, but full of...
Being naive's better than having no ideals at all.
Agreed. At first, he was just a regular beat reporter. His articles were mainly about the local stores and great discounts they were offering that week. You know, little tidbits to help people out in the... As you can tell. But one day, a great...
I got assigned a big...
You're one
See?
step ahead of me. The rest will have to wait for...
Gotta waste our time on this side quest because this guy's a dick. Now to head over here where the girl shows up in a few hours. When does she show up? Let's see, it's 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. that she pops up. Actually, if that's the case, then I should probably go over to Yuznan to try and get those. Get the item I need for the Adoring Candace side quest. Because you have to be there between 3 and 5 p.m. for that side quest, so I can probably just do that, then just like teleport over here.
We didn't get all of them.
Not like I don't have time to burn.
This broadcast is brought to you by the Public Morals Office of the Order of Salvation. It is now closed of the Order of Salvation. And it is now noon. Please hurry up. Let us devote our work.
When are these gates ever actually closed outside the very start of the game? I don't know why they're shown up and marked on our map.
This is where you can...
Good God, what's with that lady's color scheme? Pale green and purple? I have to find a random... I don't know where the Jade Haircomb is. Probably have to look that up. Oh, I'm finding the statue frags.
You finally learned my...
Oh yeah, that's the dude that Lightning went on a date with.
Welcome. Safe journeys.
Okay, this dude appears over by the... Wait. Yeah, it's wrong way. He's down in the Champions Quarter region. Ain't that lovely? And here's who we're looking for.
Welcome! These are our big sellers. You're a lucky lady. We sell these things as fast as we can stock them.
And that's another side quest done. Just gotta go turn it in.
Citizens, lend me your ear. Eternal despair is the only
If you're in need of welcome
Yes,
to our-
events time 4 o'clock, so we can get this started.
We eagerly await your next visit.
There she is.
Hello? Would you like to buy some tears? I can make you a great deal. I swear you won't regret it.
Yes, this side quest totally isn't creepy. Yes, let's buy the little girl's tears.
You're selling your tears? That's not something you see every day.
That's right. People say my tears are beautiful and majestic. They can't get enough.
Once again, the side quest is kind of creepy.
Tears of an angel. Would you like to see? Never mind. I guess I can't sell them to you.
But you've already taken my money.
Don't dwell on the money. It's not about that. I can't sell my tears to just anybody.
Oh, these aren't just tears, they're
Never met a
picky
merchant
tears.
bold enough to choose their customers.
I know, but I'm special. I can't give you a refund, but instead you can ask me anything you want. Anything at all.
No thanks, I'd rather not.
Then what if I tell you a story that'll make you want to ask me something? You see, I used to be an actress. This was a long time ago. But then, one day, that thing happened. And I had
That
to quit.
thing?
I can't do much, but I can cry on cue. That's what prompted me to start this business. Come on. Aren't you even the teeniest bit curious why I quit acting?
Not really, but I'll listen if you want me to.
Reverse psychology, huh? I'm not falling for that. Besides,
Yep, so just like with that other dude, we can't continue this one until the next day.
come back another time.
For pretty much the exact same reason.
She really does cry the tears of an angel.
I'd like to meet the beautiful woman
Let's see, where's Armand? No, wait, not Armand.
that's cool.
Oh, wait, I remember where he hangs out. So yeah, the dude I'm running up to, his side quest was that he wanted me to find his journal. And apparently, what was we also had the option of failing the quest by reading the journal. And when you read the journal, you find out that apparently back when the world broke initially, he went insane and murdered a bunch of people.
To do with that journal.
And you have to read the journal, which fails this version of the side quest, to get to save the Sinless, which you need to do if you want to get the Dark Knight garb.
I'm glad to hear that. Renolf, I have something.
My journal?
I did. I have it with me now, in fact.
That's fantastic.
Don't get too excited. You don't remember what's written in it for good and some things are better left forgotten. Are you ready to accept the reality of your past? If not, please don't read it.
What do you mean, the reality of my past? I'd like to know. I may regret my decision, but yes, I'd like to read it. I'm prepared to face the truth.
That guy has that mustache thing we just unlocked from that one dude slapped on his face.
Part of your past you've been missing all this time.
I remember now. I had a wife and daughter, but they were taken from me. The killer was never caught, though not for a lack of trying. I pursued him with a vengeance.
Whether out of frustration or rage, eventually it became too much for you to bear. Your mind...
I can't believe I've been living a lie for so long. How
their
I'm sorry.
No, I'm grateful you helped me. The truth surrounding the incident is this can't be the way it ends. I need to know what happened to my family and why. Truth is the only thing that will help me go on with my life.
Are you sure? You don't...
I'm sure.
Hope, I need to find out.
And there we failed the other version of the quest, but that gets us to save the Sinless. But in order to finish that one up, we have to do Buried Passion because this guy actually does know about what happened. And we have to complete a side quest before he'll actually join us to talk to Ranulph about it. And yeah, that looks like the last 3 side quests I have to do. Oh yeah, you also have to do a bunch of the some of the Wildland side quests in order to get finish this one too. Sorry, just getting check marks off of my. Oh God! Come on, come on! There we go. Let's see, there it says you have to do either Fuzzy Search. I think it's either is like a combination of Fuzzy Search and I think To Live in Chaos. This is Born in Chaos. Oh no, wait, it's Born in Chaos. That's where is? Yeah, this one, killing the Zomok. So yeah, you have to do those 2 in order to finish the side quest. Not only that, after we complete the whole Buried Passion side quest of listening to this guy talk on and on for days on end, we have to wait yet another day, then talk to him. Let's see, and then we have to go over to the Wall of Joy, and then lastly back to what's his face to actually finish off Ranulph, to finish off to save the Sinless. So let's see, yeah, that's all the remaining ones there. We just need to finish up that and the Death Safari stuff, and we're done here. We're all done there. And I just have Skeletons in the Closet done, finished there. And we're at 57 side quests completed. So yeah, pretty much finished up all the side quests.
He summoned up all of his courage to face the truth. The least we can do is help him learn it all. I'll do whatever I can to help. Just say the word.
Guess I can run over to, or use Non to finish up the Adorning Candace one.
Anything would help at this point.
I found an old newspaper article about what happened to Ranulph's family. Unfortunately, it doesn't contain anything we already don't know.
But that means there's a reporter out there who knows all about this case.
Guess who the reporter is?
That's true. There is a chance they may know something that can lead us in the right direction. It's not much, but let's pursue it.
So yeah, most of our side quests now are pretty much time gated. Yeah, monkeys. It is nice that when you get the ATB upgrades from doing the main side quest, it actually does extend your running stamina.
Are you taking the
Yep. But let's face it, it's the time stuff that makes things annoying in general with this kind of stuff. Since I basically need like 4 days if I'm actually going to be completing these side quests. Even better is that we're going to, like, talking to the Reddit guy over in the Warren for completing the Save the Sinless will require me to make sure that it I go to the Warren after midnight, since you can't go into that location until midnight. Seriously, what is up with that location and having it being locked off until midnight to 6 a.m.? Why is part of that town, one of the largest towns on the continent, blocked off until a specific time? Just seems so weird. I guess it's because it's the poor district and they don't want the poor mingling with everybody during the day, except people can leave the warren whenever they want thanks to those ladders next to the gates. So what is the point of that beyond, you know, pissing off the player?
This way, ladies, and all
Destroying the statue.
Short on gil?
Thank you for coming.
It's 6, so I think we need to move it up to 7.
Enjoy your journey.
Where's the dude? He's supposed to spawn in right here. Do I have the time wrong? Let me check my notes.
The Recreation and Leisure Committee encourages visitors to visit all the attractions our city has to offer. Thrills, filled,
Hey, he's supposed to stand guard at the... Oh, there he is. I guess he just hadn't spawned in yet.
Here you go. I managed to get you what you wanted.
This is it. This is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. With this as a present. All right, that's it. Work can wait. Hi.
Oh, hey! I haven't seen you around here in a while. And you're with that nice...
You know who I am? And you remember me?
Of course I remember.
Yes, this whole side quest is just trying to get Senpai to notice him.
Even back when I was totally unpopular and no one would come to my... So, anyway...
Oh, right.
Are you okay?
I want to marry you, but we could just be friends. That would be okay. Whatever you want.
You should have just said the friends bit. That's when it hit me. Realization like watching this young couple's first exchange.
2K?
Something from far in the past.
Oh, she's talking about Snow.
Sarah and Snow.
Yep.
They meant the world to each other, but it took me. The memory brought a pang of regret. What if I'd been there when they first met? If I'd seen the seeds of their love first planted, maybe I could have given my blessing from the... Congratulations. So, Tommaso, are you glad you finally took the plunge?
Am I? And it was all thanks to you. You gave me the courage I needed.
Thank you, Lightning!
And we got those goofy looking glasses. So yeah, that's all for Yuznon outside of the death game stuff. Which, basically for the death game, you go back to the warehouse district, then you talk to another dude, you engage in another death games thing. So cute and so cringy. Anyway, and basically you go into the warehouse, you can't actually leave to resupply or anything, and you have to fight 30 battles! Oh boy. And on top of all that, the area is also under a constant chaos effect. So you'll be, well, you'll never have to worry about chronostasis since they'll basically be refilling every fight, so... Yeah. That's why I'm thinking I'm just gonna call it here, since there's literally no side quest left to do that doesn't involve me just waiting for days. Or grinding for days, since I have the death game to do, and then I'm completely done in Yuznon, then I have to go kill all the skeletons over in the Death Dunes, and then we're completely done there. And then over in Luxarian, we have to wait several days to finish up there, so yeah. Beyond that, and killing off every enemy so that I've killed off all their Omegas in the bestiary, we're done. That's it for the game. That's all she wrote, folks. So, yeah. I guess I get to go off and do that while you guys don't have to play Final Fantasy 13-3. Things I suffer for you people. So, yeah. Thank you all for coming on out. Thankfully, tomorrow I'll get to stream something else in between grinding out freaking last ones. But, that means on Monday, we will be able to put this game to bed. It will be completely finished since well, there'll be nothing left to do, since I'll have finished off the Omegas before then, hopefully. And then it's just that, going through the finale. I steam with rage, yeah, no kidding. So yeah, see you guys later. Hopefully you have a better evening than I'm about to.